hearty welcome to all the participants and presenters. Welcome to online session on prospects and hindrances of some business concepts. Department of Commerce organizing this activity. CHSD St. Teresa's College for Women, Eluru. This is our administrative block. Our management members, superior and correspondent, Dr. Sister Marietta Pudota. Our principal, Dr. Sister Marietta Di Mello. Our vice principal and PG directress, Dr. Sister Shauril. Thank you, sister. Prospects and hindrances of some business concepts. Good morning to one and all. Today, we have all gathered here to witness our students' presentations on prospects and hindrances of some business concepts. Let us start with a prayer. I request Ms. Bindu to lead us into prayer.
Is your name? What is your name? A reading taken from the book of Psalms chapter 25 verse 20. O keep my soul and deliver me. Let me not be ashamed, for I put my trust in thee. This is the word of God. Thanks be to Lord. Let us do our daily prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Thank you, Bindu sisters, for your nice prayer. As a part of the IIC activities under NISP program, our Department of Commerce has planned this present session as per the guidelines of our principal, Dr. Sister Marita Di Mello, who is always busy in planning and executing many activities for the benefit of our students. I would like to welcome our superior and correspondent, Dr. Sister Marita Pudota. Hearty welcome, sister. I deem it a privilege to welcome our principal, Dr. Sister Marita Di Mello. Hearty welcome, sister. I feel immense pleasure in welcoming our Vice Principal and PG Directress, Dr. Sister Shaurilu. Hearty welcome, sister. I welcome our department members, presenters, and all our student friends who are the future entrepreneurs. Today's session prospects and entrances of business concepts. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Peter F. Drucker. Yes, we need to create the world in which our ideas can flourish. An idea can change lives, create a new world, pave the road to success. Great ideas are outcomes of innovative thinking, meticulous planning, excellent implementation, and hard work. Here, we have some concepts to be presented by our students. Let us watch. I request Ms. Pratima and group to present the concept. Over to Pratima.
Respected Principal, Reverend Sister Dr. Marietta Di Mello, Vice Principal Sister Dr. Shaurilu, faculty, juniors, and all my classmates, a warm and glorious morning to everyone. So, I am Pratima from 3rd BCom Computers. Here we are going to showcase our business startup idea concept. Here I'm going to share my screen. I hope this is this visible?
Yes, Pratima. Yes, Pratima, it's visible.
Thank you. So here we are going to explain about our business startup idea. This is a poster on the respective idea. We titled it as Safe World with the tagline Cherish the Life. We are moving a step forward to the eco-friendly business. You can say a movement forward to it, to the nature's domain. Here, we made a logo, which is a sapling in the pot. This is a symbolic to the raising of hope from seedbed. A hope raised from the seedbed. You can say, we turn over a leap where we are combining with the nature to do the business. We are going to use the nature for our need, not for our greed. As being a corporate social responsible person and also a corporate social responsible organization. So here we going to talk about our concept. Basically, we have heart towards gardening, art, and literature. So this made us to put forth our passion into a business idea. The main concept of this business idea is to make available of different kinds of crotons, flowers, and fruit saplings, seeds at a reasonable prices. Basically, it is a retail business with minimum capital investment. We gathered some information and we pulled capital from the Startup India Seed Fund, which is a government scheme where the startups get a capital at a reasonable rate of interest. So now we are coming to the business point of view. Our main feature is we have some fixed standard rules. Every business, obviously, every business have their fixed standard rules. So similarly, we need to maintain some standards in our business. We are maintaining the rules like growing plants by using organic compost, and we take care the stage of plant from stage of seed germinating to weed removals. We're going to take care of the plant and we're going to be make it as eco-friendly as 100% as possible. We also using the organic matter like vermicompost, coco peat, and the nature fertilizers. So all over the plant is going to be grown in using natural fertilizers unless using the chemical fertilizers. Next, the next feature we are going to make available is the customized design patterns, colors, and shapes of pots. Not only we are going to sell the crotons, flowers, and fruit nursery, we are also making the available of pots in different shapes, in different design patterns, and it is customized. So the customer can make his or her own choices. We are going to create a user-friendly website. Why we need this user-friendly website? In the sense, we make it available in all the search engines. So the person, the user or the consumer at a doorstep can know brief about what are the latest products available in our store, and also what are the things we are providing, like the design patterns and the customized products booklet. Everything is available in the digitalized. This is making the nursery planting to make available in the digitalized era. And also it provides this user-friendly website going to provide the links of our other website channels like Instagram official page and also YouTube channel. And customers can easily reach and place an order if there is a user-friendly website. Then not only in our local, from the vast world, it is bringing like a global village, you can say. It brings all the global customers at one doorstep to place an order and they can reach us. So this is the reason we are trying to make this nursery planting into the digitalization marketing. The reason for this, to digitalize the market, as I said, so the product reaches to vast number of consumers, and also the advertisement expenses are going to be decreased. These features also helps to earn during off seasons. Basically, for the startups, the advertisement is the major problem. We can't do advertisement easily unless we invest a more amount on it, unless our business has some brand image. So this digitalization has made the job easy for the startups to advertise at a reasonable prices. And this advertisement and also marketing helps our business during off seasons to earn some money. How can we earn some money? Like we can invest on online posters, pop-up ads. So mostly the users going to traffic on our website, they're going to visit us. By this, the reach going to be increased. And why this reach is required? In the marketing, for example, if I have a website, as we are creating a website, and if the users are visiting us, then then the advertisement agencies which we had contacted are going to pay us some money. I'll briefly explain about this. Like, we decided to run ads on the Google website using Google AdSense agencies. We're going to contact Google AdSense agencies, and we make some advertisement agencies to run ads on our website and also on Instagram official page and YouTube channels. So the more the reach, which means the more the customers or users visit our website, then the advertisement agencies which we took permission are going to pay us some money, because we are grooming our pages and during off seasons. It is a way to groom page, Instagram pages. And now I'm going to talk about the benefits. What are the benefits we have in this startup idea? Mostly the unique sale point we are going to talk about, which is a main market strategy to analyze. And why we need to analyze this is because it differs our product from competitors' product. Mostly, being as a owner, we need to analyze why the customer need to buy our product, why he or she has to choose our product when compared to the competitor's product. So while we analyze this, we got some points like we sure assuredly can say, right from clay to make the pots to the paints we use and plants we grow, everything we use the bioproducts. And these bioproducts going to be available at the reasonable prices. The main advantage is it is eco-friendly products. A step forward to embrace the nature. We provide the products at a stipulated mention time, as we mentioned in the websites. And also we provide the damages refund within 72 hours. What is uniqueness? The people need, the users and consumer need some uniqueness. So the unique point we brought here is we are going to make the mini stories. We're going to describe a mini stories between the pots. We're going to paint the two pots, the main characters. For example, if we take Tom and Jerry, we're going to depict the pots, the Tom and Jerry, and we're going to describe the story between the pots in a fantasy way. So it is bringing the art lovers together into this. So the story looks around this character. And also the storyline will be provided in the digital form in Instagram. So if the person is interested in the story, then the person can buy the hard copy of booklet along with the combo of the characters depicted pots. This is a combo pack, and we make this booklet in a user-friendly way. The booklet will be made out of recyclable papers. This is a new feature, and also it attracts mostly the art lovers. So they're going to, especially in the targeted group, the teens and the adults going to be interested in this art literature. So we put forth this idea. And also the other benefit is providing the Cocopit and organic compost menu, the free packs for purchases above 1,000 rupees. And we also decided to provide a free gardening tips in our YouTube channels. So here I want to thank you. And my friend Karuna will going to explain the further topic. Karuna, please continue.
Hello, hello, Karunakumari. Karunakumari is there? You start your presentation. Some technical problem is there, it seems. Karunakumari.
Targeted groups. We most focus commonly on the age group between 18 to 80 years. They are teens, adult, senior citizens, and targeted audience. Is in based on the psychological factors, financial, environmental, socio-economic, and cultural factors. Targeted audience is most important factor. Customers' preferences, customers' comfort, most important to reach the more number of peoples. This is the targeted audience or targeted groups. Next one, hindrances of entrepreneurs. Competitors are the major hindrances. Any damages while delivering the product is major hindrance. So focusing on the cushion package style. Cushion means cloths, soft materials, and etc. It provides the protection to attract the sales and reach level in online marketing during off seasons. We narrate mini stories on the pots which already painted with characters in that respective story. The storyline will be available in Instagram official page and also in the printed booklet format. Thank you. My friend Swarupa will going to explain the further things.
Thank you, Karuna. Good morning to everyone. I'm Swarupa from 3rd BCom Computers. Now I am share some screen. I'm going to discuss about profit margin. Retail nurseries are not same as normal nurseries. These nurseries are work based on seasonal. In this, we gain profit from the season like spring, rain, and early summer, where the sales are bigger than the normal season. The profit easily gained from normal pots by converting them into customized pots and also plants. In this, by designing the customer's personals like names, loved one names, initials, we can increase the cost on these pots and also customers easily attract. Thus, we get profit. The advertisement agencies plays a key role in the business sales. By advertisement, the product will easily gain publicity in every place. The customers also attract. And next one, other factors. We use biocoating paints from seaweed residues. Biopaints are available in reasonable price
మాస్టర్ మీరు
when
ఆగండి
compared to other paints.
నాది వస్తుంది
These are eco-friendly. Thus, this paints does not contain oil, plastic, etc. Generally, we grow plants for maintain environmental safety. The pots for grow plants are also be environment safety. By the paints coating achieve that safety. We provide occasional gifts facilities also. We will attract the people and also gains profit from those facilities. We design the pots on this basis of occasion. So the gifts looks like according to the customer's requirement. And we also provide seeds of different varieties of fruits and flowers. Thank you. My friend will continue to explain further topics. Lahari, please take lead.
Thank you, Swarupa. Good morning, everyone. I am Lahari from 3rd BCom Computers. Today, I am going to talk about the social responsibility of the business. So, I am sharing the screen. Is it visible?
Yes, Lahari.
Please. Yeah.
Yes.
It's visible. Social responsibility. First, we should know what is social responsibility means. Social responsibility refers to the business that focuses on the well-being of the society and environment, which means, as we all know, that the prime motive of any business is to earn profits. If the business has the motive that focuses on the well-being of the society and environment, it is known as the social responsibility. No business exists in an isolation. It is a part of the nature. So, as a part of the nature, the business should adopt some policies and should make some crucial decisions which will have a good effect on the environment. So, by realizing our responsibility about the well-being of the society and environment, in our products, we use eco-friendly and sustainable products. Our business main goal is to protect and nurture environment. As being a part of the nature, it becomes our responsibility to make the industrial environment get mingle easily with the nature. Conclusion. Let me conclude by saying that every business has its own benefits and hindrances, just like two sides of the same coin. Our business also have some hindrances, yet we think we can make effective profits out of it by taking corrective measures, and we also need to increase more unique sale point factors. There are lot of competitors around us, and we think the profit will not be high in this business. But by proper market strategy and flexible adaptive nature, we think we can make it possible. Being a part of the nature, all the business need to adapt to the corporate social responsibility. Environment does a lot for us. So we wanted to return some to it. We should use nature for need, but not out of greed. This business idea is an approach to move forward for the better environment measure as well as profitable business. Well, this is the end of our topic. Thank you so much for spending your precious time on us and giving us this wonderful opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Pratima and group, for your nice presentations. Now I call upon Deepika and group Deepika, hand over to Deepika. Over to Deepika.
Morning, sir. Am I audible?
Yes. Yes, Deepika.
Thank you. Uh, Good morning, respected faculty, sirs, madams. Today, we are here to discuss about a business idea. Myself, Deepika, I am from third BCom Computers. Me and my friends Nagaramya, Hamsini, Yamini are here to discuss about a business idea. Now I would like to share my screen. On the screen, we can see a poster about business idea about business from waste. Our topic, business on waste, with the tagline, eco-friendly living. Waste can be solid, liquid, or gaseous, and each type has different methods of disposal and management. Waste management refers to the many methods and processes of dealing with waste at every stage from generation and collection through to disposal. Waste need to the managed in order to present contact with human or other immediate environment. Waste management is the activity and actions required to manage waste from its inception to its disposal. This includes the collection, transport, treatment, and disposal of waste together with monitoring and regulating of the waste management process. There are mainly two types of waste, solid waste and liquid waste. Solid waste. A solid waste is any material that is discarded by being. Solid waste are any garbage, refuse, sludge from a wastewater treatment plant and water supply treatment plant or air pollution control facility and other discarded materials including solid, liquid, semi-solid or contained gaseous material resulting from industrial, commercial, mining, agricultural operations. There are some solid waste, paper and cards, including mails, newspapers and magazines, plastic, aluminium, and metal cans, food packaging glasses, injected cards and batteries, and bulbs. Mainly, plastic pollution is the most um, spreaded problem affecting the marine environment. It also threats ocean health, food safety, and quality, human health, coastal tourism, and contributes to climate change. Some of these components have been founded to alert hormones or have offering potential human health effects. Plastic debris and laces with chemical and often ingested by marine animals. Plastic buried deep in landfills can leach harmful chemicals and spread into groundwater. The next one is liquid waste. Liquid waste is commonly from both in households as well as in industries. This waste includes dirty water, organic liquids, wastewater, water detergents, and even rainwater. You should also know that liquid waste can be classified into point and non-point sources. All manufacturing liquid waste is classified as point source waste On the other hand, natural liquid water is classified as non-point source. Recycling. Recycling refers to the refuse or recovery of materials that would normally be considered as waste. There are few different methods of recycling such as physical reprocessing, biological reprocessing, and energy recovery. Recycling is good for the environment. It supports zero waste strategies and sustainability targets, reducing the amount to unresourceable waste that is disposed of in landfill. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to explain about uh, waste management. Now, my friend Nagaramya will explain about target audience. Nagaramya, please continue.
Thank you, Deepika, for speaking about waste management. Now I introduce myself. I'm Ramya from Third BCom Computers. Now I would like to share my screen. Target audience. This target audience selection helps you to identify and describe your target audience. You must be clear about the target audience for your communications and keep them as the force of your effort at all stages. This section looks at each main audience in turn and ends with a review of their lifestyles. It will help you to identify the target audience relevant to your communication plan and to understanding them. This is, this is important because your target audience must be at the heart of your thinking about your messaging, overall strategy, communication methods, and activities. This section helps you to identify and describe your target audience. There are four main groups to consider. Householders, the main focus to your communications. Internal groups, your staff, senior officers, elected members, other council staff who need to know about your communication plan and may be able to help. External groups, such as the media, community groups, other local authority. Specific subgroups, community groups, religious and cultural groups, potential partners to help communicate your message, such as caretakers, landlords, and housing association. There are 8 good reasons why you should recycle, reuse, and segregate your wastage. Aids in organization, cleans the landscape, promotes health and sanitation, reduces pest infestation, protects you from biohazards, improves community health, protects the environment, ensures physical safety. Thank you. My teammate Hamsini will explain about risk factors. Profit, ma- profit matching.
Thank you, Ramya, for telling about target audience and the benefits. Myself, Hamsini, and I'm from Third Become Computers. Now I am telling about risk factors and profit margin. Human immunodeficiency virus, HIV, and hepatitis virus spread and the extensive list of infections and diseases documented to have spread throughout medical waste, tuberculosis, diarrhea, and whooping cough, etc., are the most common diseases spread in the improper waste management. Continual assignment of risk associated with
current technologies and structure is provided by engineering and environmental management specialists. For detailed account in the system, read the discussion of environmental management process and systems in the operations appendix. Waste Management is the founder and the current research council member of the Environmental Research and Educational Foundations who focuses on sustainability performances. Environmental shift and the higher process knowledge within the environmental research industry in 2015. We undertook best practice and the party benchmark and have committed and communicating our resulting programming goals and process to the board periodically. Next, profit margin. Incredibility profit if we are managed properly. Currently, India imports so much waste as other countries know they can pay India to take it rather than have to deal it with themselves. Then instead of dealing with it efficiently through recycling, to reviews it to check the big fleets often in the middle of residential areas and let the people shift through looking the valuables. The people rely on the waste to make the money they need to survive, but it's incredibly inefficient system. This is not true for all the India, as as many parts to manage it properly. However, I believe them to be in the Monterey. Thank you. Next, my teammate will explain. Yamni will explain remaining.
Thank you, Hamsini, for explaining the risk factors and profit margin. Good morning, everyone. Myself, Yamni from 3rd BCom Computers. Today, I would like to explain about the social responsibilities in the waste management process. Let me share the screen. Are you able to see the screen?
Yes, Yamini.
Yeah.
It's visible.
Yes, Yamini.
Okay. Now, let's deal with the social responsibilities that are in the waste management process. Nowadays, waste management is a growing concept and it gives a great deal of welfare to the society. And environment. The waste management is the important issue for a company to maintain its goodwill and to sustain in the society as a corporate social responsibility holder. Corporate social responsibility is made proper use of its natural resources and taking steps to prevent the pollution for protecting the environment and its resources. Ethical responsibility refers to the act honestly in all the situations and provide the justice includes the such as funding is to achieve a balance between environmental, ethical and philanthropic responsibilities. It also promotes business growth. As my friends explained about the waste management process in the above slides. Now, I would like to conclude this topic as is produced by human activity. Extraction and processing of raw materials. Waste management is intended to reduce adverse effects of waste on human health, environment, and planetary resources. Nowadays, as a human beings, we are not taking any initiatives to protect the environment and its resources. At this protecting the environment,
Thank you, Deepika and group, for your excellent presentation. Now I request Bashir and group to present their concept. Over to Bashira.
Okay, sir. Good morning to respected staff members and my dear friends. Myself, Sheikh Bashira from 3rd BCom General. My friends Yamuna, Bindu, and Srimona, we gathered here to discuss a new business idea, that is vegetable harvesting, with a tagline for good immunity booster. Now I will present you the screen. Harvesting is the process of gathering a ripe crop from the field. Most crops can be harvested several times if only the part that is ready is harvested. The quality of vegetable does not improve after harvest, so it is important to gather crops at a proper maturity. Most vegetables attain their best eating quality when allowed to ripe on the plant, but often this peak quality is reached before the vegetable is fully mature. As a result, many gardeners fall into bigger is better mindset and allow crops to stay on the plant too long. There are many factors that influence a harvest date, including soil fertility and temperature. As a result, actual days to mature may be different from year to year. Therefore, a gardener needs to be aware of the subtle clues that include a vegetable is ripe for the picking. Almost all vegetables are best when harvested early in the morning. Overnight, vegetables regain moisture that they lost during the day, and starch formed during the day may be converted to sugars during the evening. These traits make morning harvested produce cripers, juicers, and sweeter. If you cannot harvest in the morning, produce should be kept out of direct sunlight and cooled as soon as possible to slow degradation. Vegetable quality is the highest at the moment of harvest and begins to decrease rapidly afterwards. Be gentle with garden plants while harvesting vegetables. If vegetables are not easily removed when twisted or pulled, use a knife, scissor, or hand pruner. These tools help prevent tearing or breaking of a plant, which could lead to disease infection. Also be careful not to step on stems or foliage of the plants while harvesting. Future harvest depends on healthy parent plant. Finally, frequent picking is essential for prolonging the harvest. A plant's goal is to reproduce, therefore, its fruit fully mature on the plant. there is no reason for it to continue flowering, which means fruit production will halt. Here, our business idea is to harvest the vegetables in the organic manner so as to provide a good health to all. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Now, my friend Yamuna will continue this PPT about the profits of vegetable harvesting.
Thank you, Bashira. Myself, Yamuna, third BCom General. Now I am going to tell about the profit of vegetable harvesting. Firstly, I would like to share my screen. Is this visible?
Yes, Yamuna, it's visible.
Yes, Yamuna.
Profits of vegetable harvesting. Firstly, improve your health. Consuming more fresh fruits and vegetables is the one of the most important thing you can do to stay healthy. When you pick vegetables from your garden, the vitamin content will be at its harmful chemicals. So when you picking your vegetables from your garden, we know what we are eating, and exactly we know what you are eating. In addition, getting kids involved in this harvesting process will make more likely for them to try the vegetables. Next, save money and groceries. One of the most benefit of enjoying harvesting vegetables is a reducing monthly food bills. You can grow organic vegetables for a fraction of the cost in the stores. So we can save our money to harvesting vegetables. Next one, get outdoor exercise. Gardening is a physical activity and pulling weeds, planting, digging, harvesting can brought up to 400 calories per hour. Gardening is also a good mental exercise and helps keep your mind sharp. So by this, we can get more energy to do our works while doing vegetable harvesting. Next one, gardening is a natural stress reliever. Being outside in the fresh air and sunshine can improve your mood and make you feel refreshed and overall happy. Your mood produce all things through a great sense of accomplishment. So it will relieve your stress, depressions while doing vegetable harvesting. And next one, improves your knowledge. So vegetable harvesting is also improves your knowledge. In this process, we will know how to handle big plants and how to pick them and cut them properly. Simply we can say is that harvesting gives knowledge and also educate the society. And last is not least, so make harvesting a family hobby. So harvesting is also turns into a family hobby because gardening is a fun, family friendly activity. that allows friendly family to get their hands dirty and learn where their food comes from. From planting seeds to building slats together, starting a vegetable harvesting is a great way to get your family off the couch and onto their feet. So it will turns like a hobby to your family also. So these are the profits of vegetable harvesting. Now my friend Bindu is going to explain further topic. Thank you everyone.
Thank you, Yamuna. I am Bindu, third become general. Today I am going to talk about the hindrances in vegetable harvesting. Firstly, I would like to share my screen. Is this visible?
Yes, Bindu. You can continue.
Okay. First point, requires your valuable time. Sure, it is very beneficial to grow your own vegetables and meat, but who has who has time for growing vegetables to spare? There's no time for us, despite our busy lives. We are very happy, therefore, you need to start growing your food only if you can spare time with it. Second point is good information on growing vegetables and food. It is not an easy thing to grow your own food again. To grow what you want and what you don't want, it requires a guide. This information will also provide you with information on how to grow your own vegetables. If you have this experience, you can get it started as soon as possible. Third point, pests and diseases. Vegetable plant growing comes with a number of pests and diseases. You may have some knowledge about growing vegetable plant, but you cannot know which pest has invaded your garden. Many pests and diseases may also have an effect on human contact. This is why we need to keep kid away from the vegetable garden. Injuries. When working in your kitchen garden, you will also face some injuries. It's as normal as anything, but let me assure you're not that serious of these injuries. If you are not used to it, though, they time you have to be prepared for it. Less ideal because you don't commercial grow these food crops. You won't get the good ideal you are anticipating. You will also not obey all the farming participate that will reduce the ideal of the kitchen garden. And last one is climate and weather conditions. A climate condition is also one of the risk factor to vegetable harvesting because high temperature and low humidity and other climatic factors such as wind, rain and flood affected the crops. Thank you. Now my friend Srimona will continue this topic.
Thank you, Bindu, for your eternal explanation about hindrances of vegetable harvesting. I am Srimona from 3rd BCom General in front of you to conclude this session by mentioning some points about vegetable harvesting. to make it more clear. Now I'm going to share the screen to have even more clarity. I hope it can be visible.
Yes, Mona, it's visible.
Thank you. Firstly, self-sufficiency, which means providing for one's own needs. According to vegetable harvesting, we can do self-sufficient harvest so that we could able to harvest by ourselves. Firstly, we have to know the process of harvesting. We must have some knowledge regarding harvesting. So here the risky factor will occur is what we have to harvest in proper maturity, which means we have to collect all the vegetables and we have to harvest in proper manner so that it could be in a more it could be in the better way, so we can harvest easily by ourselves. Continuing to the next point, prevents waste. It also helps to the stoppage of waste, which help us to harvest in the better way. There may not be any wastage of vegetables if we harvest it properly, which means we have to harvest in the proper manner. There may not be any wastage. If we could able to harvest in the proper manner, there will be no wastage of any vegetables. We can even prevent vegetable waste in many ways. And finally, environmental impact. Rising of carbon dioxide levels would also have effects, both harmful and beneficial also, on crop yields. At the same time, agriculture has been shown to produce significant effects on climate change, primarily through the production and release of greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, and nitrous oxide. I'm thanking you all for spending your valuable time in listening to this session. Hope you had got the clarity about this topic. Have a wonderful and cherishful day. Thank you.
Concept. Over to Manoj now.
Faculty members and staff. Hello everyone. Good morning to one and all. I'm Manognya from 3rd BCom Finance. Now we are occasion of Entrepreneurship Day. Now we are doing the webinar of pharmacy. This was the poster of us pharmacy. Nowadays people going to the medical shop and they buy the medicines on that days. But now it is online. Now it is online. Now my friend Stanley was introduced the pharmacy apps.
Hello everyone, I am Shravani from 3rd BCom Finance. Now I am going to discuss about online pharmacy. Pharmacy has developed a healthcare delivery platform to simplify and modernize the healthcare setup in India. And e-pharmacy was founded in 2014 and the owner of the e-pharmacy was Dhanchit Dawal Shah, and the e-pharmacy headquarters by Lal Bahadur Shastri, March, Mumbai in India. This platform helps patients to stay connected with various local pharmacies. This platform helps patients to stay connected with various local pharmacy stores and outlets. Data and technology are the driving factors behind a health and well-being ecosystem today. Pharmacy is leveraging both of them to strengthen a healthcare in India. What does pharmacies do is pharmacy serves as an online pharmacy and handles the hassle-free delivery of medicine and other medical equipment. Pharmacy operates in several major cities of India. Shopping for medicines online has become convenient and easy through pharmacy. The company delivers goods to thousands of customers every day. And pharmacy is an e-commerce platform for the purchase of medicines and other healthcare related equipment. You upload a prescription on pharmacy, which is then sent to a drugstore in your vicinity. The company uses a mobile app and web technology to offer the best quality healthcare products to customers at affordable rates. You might be thinking, are discounted products, they would be of cheap quality for you. But no, discounter has nothing to do with compromise in quality. Pharmacy provides you with the top-notch products that you generally find in reputed pharmacies and medical stores. Once pharmacy sends your medical prescription to the drugstore, a delivery agent collects the medicine from the drugstores while adhering to all sorts of precautions and guidelines. Your order is then packaged and is delivered to your doorstep. Now my friend Swati will going to explain about advantages and disadvantages of online pharmacy.
Hello everyone, I am Swati. Now I am saying the advantages and hindrances of online pharmacy. Advantages of online pharmacy. Online pharmacy serves a convenient way of buying medicine for old age, physically challenged and working patients due to the difficulty for them to go local medical shop. Online pharmacy saves the time that you can spend in traveling to your local pharmacy shop and waiting in line for medicine. The cost of medicine purchased from e-pharmacy is lower than local medical shop because in online pharmacy, the medicines comes directly in store from the manufacturer. The information that you have provided during the purchase of medicine is usually private and confidential in online pharmacy. You can place your order anytime from anywhere as there is no issue of pharmacy closing down. Future vision. Under Digital India Initiative, Jan Aushadhi program, the Government of India has taken the initiative to spread awareness regarding generic medicine and also provide easy and affordable access of good quality medicine to the general public. Now we discuss the hindrances of online pharmacy. One of the biggest disadvantage of the online pharmacy model is the lack of physical capability. In some cases, physical evaluations can be made and situation analysis can be done very effectively. Another disadvantages of online pharmacy is some sites may contain hidden costs such as shipping fees, ordering and processing fees, consultation fees, etc. Delivery for some of the drugs can take few days. This can be unfortunate for you if you need your medication urgently. And illegal or unethical online pharmacies sometimes send outdated medications or substitutes. Thank you. Now my friend Manu will continue to topic of profit in pharmacy company.
Hello everyone, I am Manognya. In this pharmacy company, the revenue of this company in 2020 was 637 crores and the valuation of the company was 1.8 billion. In Jan 2020, and total funds of the company was 671 million. They was being in the pharmacy app only. And some of the pharmacy companies will place it in the above figures. and they provide the statement during the 2020. In these figures, 2019 ABC private company was shown the shown the current year and previous year. On this current year and previous year, they providing the current month and previous month too. In this statement, they providing the total revenue and total revenue and total goods cost of goods will be sold. In the with the help of this, they providing the go- um, they providing the gross profit. In this statement, they show in the figures. The latest news of the pharmacy was 2020. In Jan 2015-2021, the patent companies was discussed the signing of the document to buying the 66.1% shares or Tyrocare through source 454 crores in total. Jan 2017 was bought by the pharmacy company. In the 2001 Jan 25th, by B Capital buys a monitor stock of pharmacy company for 20 million crores, and now valuation of this one is 1.8 million crores. And in April 25th, 2021, the pharmacy launched a COVID-19 vaccination drives, and which they will be provided by the company. They will be provided by the company, and the people were served. 3 crores of people will be across. 3 crores of people will be across in this country. I think you have a doubt on it. Is the pharmacy get a loss on it? No. No. In financial year 2020, the pharmacy loss become taxed for the same period, rounded off to above the 107 crores, while it revenue nearly doubted to the 637 crores. There was built the pharmacy company. But now my friend Kusuma will say the conclusion of this pharmacy company.
Hi everyone, I'm Kusma. So we conclude that e-pharmacy is the most trusting app. And we see the above figures, people will give the wonderful review on this app. In this app, they have and disadvantages on this app. We think they can be rectified on it. Thank you everyone for giving this wonderful opportunity.
Congratulations, girls. Very nice presentations today we have. First of all, I want to congratulate all the presenters for your excellent participation and presentations. Within a very short time, you tried well, proved yourself excellent. I hope you are going to implement all your business ideas in your future. On behalf of the Department of Commerce and students, I express my sense of gratitude to our principal, Dr. Sister Marita D. Mello, for giving us this opportunity. Thank you very much, sister. I express my sincere thanks to our Vice Principal and PG Directors, Dr. Sister Saurilu, for encouragement and continuous guidance. Thank you very much, sister. Thank you, my dear students. Now, I request Ms. Harika to present vote of thanks. Over to Harika.
Good afternoon to everyone. I am Harika from the Department of Commerce. Consider it is great privilege to propose vote of thanks. First of all, I need to express my heartfelt thanks to Almighty God for making this program memorable and successful one. We are very much glad to be here in the presentation of prospects and hindrance of some business concepts. We express our deep sense of gratitude to our beloved principal, Dr. Sister Marita Demello, for giving this valuable opportunity. Thank you, Sister. We extend our sincere thanks to our Vice Principal and PG Directress, Dr. Sister Shaurilu, for encouragement and support for this event. Thank you, Sister. We express our thanks to Dr. R. Madhvi Ma'am, IIC Coordinator and HOD of English Department. Thank you, Ma'am. We are very glad to thank all our other members of Commerce Department. Dr. Arishan Sharma, member of IIC and HOD of Commerce Department, SPV Subramaniam sir, R. Harika ma'am, B. Ramesh sir for their valuable time and cooperation. Thank all our participants and students for their patience listening. Thank you everyone. Please all of you stand for national anthem. Please all of you stand, ma. Please all of you stand.
Thank you, one and all. We shall close the session. Thank you. All of you, please switch on your cams. We are going to take the photos.
ఒకసారి అందరూ వీడియో కాల్ చేయాలి ఫోటో ఒకసారి యూనిఫామ్ లో